I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're going through grieving right now on this moment, I want you to know that you're not alone, that you're not behind, and especially that you're not broken. Grief doesn't come with inscription. Grief doesn't come with instruction, and especially no one teaches how to go through a loss. And I believe no one knows exactly how to do this. There's no a right way to grieve someone that you love, to grieve a loss of something. Sometimes can be a divorce, sometimes can be a loss of a loved one, sometimes can be a loss of job. Grief is something that it's part of our life. Everyone is gonna go through this someday, but if you're going through this right now, I want you to hold in my hand, stay with me, and I want you to carry this deep in your heart. You're not alone. There's a lot of people that love you, that is with you, and especially me. Hi, my name is Mariana Gibb. I'm going through a grief. I am grieving the loss of my son. Back in January of 2025, which is this year, I lost my son at 37 weeks. And I can say for sure that is the hardest thing that I've done in my whole life, that I'm doing my whole life. And especially, and because of that, I can say for sure that grieving the loss of my son has made me stronger in a ways that I cannot explain exactly how. This video is not about how to fix grief, but it's about sitting with it. Something that I've heard a lot this past months is, Mary, you have to get over. You have to keep going. You have to forget somehow. Now I want you to hear this. If God, our Heavenly Father, the one that created everything around us, He's never forgot us. Even though He sent to us to save us His Son, Jesus Christ. And still, there's people out there asking us to forget our loved one who has passed. I don't want you to forget your loved one. I don't know what you're going through, but I want you to understand that death is not the final point. It's not the final gate. It's just a time that we have to wait to be able to see them again. So as I said, there's a lot of people that think that grief is a point line. So as I said, most of people think that grief is something that you have to get over, like a finish line, like one day you're gonna wake up and it's gone. Guess what? It will never ever gonna gone. It's never gonna, the pain is always gonna be there, but we learn how to live with that. So it's important to understand that grief is not something that it's a problem to solve, but it's a love that no longer has a place to go. Basically, it's like the love for my son is still here. I think I'm gonna love him forever. There will be not a day that I live without thinking about him, without love him, without praying for him. So it's just learn how to carry this love without giving to anyone. Carry this huge love without being able to demonstrate it. So basically, grief is the price we pay for love. Grief is what happens when love stays, but the person, the dream, the job, the relationship is no longer here. Grief can be incredibly lonely. People is gonna check on you at beginning, to make sure you're doing okay, and then the world move on. But you don't. You still carry into the grocery, into quiet mornings, into moments that you almost forget, and then remember everything over again. And sometimes the hardest part is to realizing that life keep going even when your heart stopped. So no one tells you that grief comes in waves. You can be okay for weeks, sometimes even months, and then one song, one smell, one memory brings everything to your knee. No one tells you that you can miss someone and still laugh, but both can exist at the same place and at the same time. Joy and grief can live in the same body. Grief taught me how fragile life is, to be honest. It taught me to slow down, to breathe, to be present, to pay attention to little details of life, to enjoy the moment, to enjoy deeply, love deeply, forgive easily, and actually look to the people, to be present in some way that today I can say that I see life more beautifully. Not that I didn't before, but it's different in some aspect. I no longer want to argue with what people think about me, what people believe. I just want to enjoy my life as much as I can. And something that I've been thinking about lately, I feel like a grief gave me a present, actually, a little gift I could say, which is like a live more intentionally. That's basically one of the reasons that I start posting here in YouTube and share more about my life and my thoughts and what I'm going through and my routine. And I don't know, maybe it's gonna resonate with someone out there. Hopefully. I expect that somehow. But I also feel that it has in some ways changed my vision through art. I am a photographer, by the way, and especially I like to call my photography a way of express my art. I like to see people as masterpiece, as Mona Lisa could say. And I feel like a grief allows me to be more deep when I photograph, to try to get more deep connection through my clients, my models, my friends, my family, and even myself. I feel like after I lost my son, the pain that I felt, that I still feel, is so strong. It's like at the first, the moment that I realized that he was gone, I felt that my heart was literally broken. In so much pain that I couldn't breathe, that I could talk, that I could react. The only thing that I could do was cry a lot. I cried a lot. But I felt that that pain allows me to grow in some ways. We saw this a lot in a lot of aspects of life. Like when we work out, the pain allows us to grow, to create muscle. And also in another aspects of life, like everything grows come from pain. And I feel that now in my life. I've had a really hard year, but I feel like the pain that I felt is allowing me to understand myself a little bit more. That's the beautiful thing about grief. Even though it's hard, even though it's part of our life, even though everyone one day is gonna go through this, it's beautiful in some ways. So if you're grieving right now, you don't need to be strong. You don't need to move on. And especially, you don't need to explain your pain to anyone. If you don't want to talk about it, it's okay. I feel like this video is the first time that I'm actually being honest and open about my grief. And actually, it's interesting because I feel like it's the first time that I'm be able to talk about it and not crying. So that's a win. So please go on your pace, be patient with yourself, allow yourself to feel, to deeply connect to your feelings on this moment. Cry when you need it, rest when you're tired, and remember that grief doesn't mean that the love is ending. It just means that the love has transformed this form. If this video found you in a hard moment, I want you to understand and I want you to believe that you're not alone. You are allowed to miss, you are allowed to heal, and you are allowed to live again, even while grieving. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And if this video resonates with you, please share with your loved one or someone that might gonna like out there. I don't know, with your friends. And if you haven't yet, subscribe on the channel, be part of this family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.